Cowboys match. I can tell by the title. We got the Pistons at Knicks. I watched the game already. I'm sure anybody that's coming past the video should have already watched the game, but I'm not gonna spoil it for nobody. So if you haven't, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
One of the most interesting matchups of the first round, the Pistons and the Knicks. Tim Hardaway Jr. and Tobias Harris, and of course, their new coach, J.B. Bickerstaff. Of course, Jalen Brunson leads the way for the Knicks. This starting five, one of the best in basketball. They've played more minutes together than any other starting five.
What is all this?
Emotions. This is what you dream. Postseason.
J.B. Bickerstaff.
Down. Hart back out. Brunson wide open.
JB.
Corner three.
Yeah, you get that wide open.
Thompson looking to post up Brunson, trying to muscle him away. Nice spin move, and Thompson lays it up.
That was a good
Pistons
move.
won 3 of the 4, including 2 wins here at the Garden.
I watched the end of this. I didn't really watch it.
Three-pointers good.
Yeah, I don't remember any of this.
Goes at Cunningham.
I was watching this game right here.
Pull-up jumper. And Anunoby's second down. Throws it ahead to Bridges for the layup. Now that's what Josh Hart does for the Knicks. Harris fakes. Harris drives, goes in. Blocked from behind by Towns. Beasley catch fire. Can't hit the three. Hardaway gets the rebound. Beasley tries again. That one's good.
Just dominating.
When I tuned in, he was bricking.
Can make those plays.
Bro, look at the rest of these playoffs, bro. They're not giving you that
Harris
ball.
wide open in the corner. Nails the three. To watch the next step this team taking. Cunningham took it, gets knocked down, and still banks it home.
The outset, they're also blitzing more against him than they typically do.
Cunningham gets inside, misses, but Stewart right there.
More familiar with each other over the series. That's when it starts to get even more chippy.
Ooh, good pass, Cade.
Knicks got caught napping there, and Hardaway gets an easy bucket. Landry Shamet knocked away and stolen by Hardaway. Hardaway ahead of the pack. And Tim Hardaway's had a huge impact.
In his 4th season, he said
When I tuned in, he was breaking too. He break 2 wide open shots.
Coming out of college because he thought he was that good.
Yeah, this is crazy. He was hitting all these shots. Then when they was needed, they won't hit it.
Anunoby still gets inside and bangs it home. Schroeder tied up. Trying to bounce it off one of the Knicks. Somehow finds its way to Tobias.
Schroeder's a good pickup. I ain't gonna lie.
Robinson and scores.
So who are you
That gives you a little bit more trust at the guard position with Cade out the game.
From just making sure that they're in the right spots.
Anunoby.
I'll leave him open.
Is good.
He's not normally a good 3-point shooter, but he been hitting lately.
Anunoby's got Schroeder on him, has the height advantage, steps back, knocks down another at the buzzer.
9 points in that first quarter for you. How have you been able to hold it down?
Just playing aggressive, taking what the defense gives from us. Obviously, we know this is our first playoff game here, so it takes some time for these guys to get acclimated to the environment, but when you fall back, got to keep them off the offensive glass.
Yeah, Tobias going to have to come big.
Yeah, as one of the vets.
He playing with a lot of...
I know you.
Whoa, is that not a travel?
Yeah, as one of the vets. On this
So this is 0. This step right here is 0. 1, 2. Okay. It looks so quick.
What the stage was going to be like. How do you think they've responded so far?
We've done great. We're staying composed. We're sharp. We're ready. This group is hungry. It's time to go get it. That's it.
It's his first point, and we're here in the second quarter. Pass inside, Shamet cuts beautiful. And we're here in the
that was
second
nice. That was
pass
nice. That was a
inside,
pass.
Shamet cuts beautiful. Pass from Towns, a very confident player. Harris won't go, but Duran right there on the follow.
The follow-up.
Towns, Harris bellies up on
Oh, when I was what, bro? He was killing him. He was killing him. I think this is when I tuned in. Yeah, this is when I tuned in. He was fucking him up.
Gets it to go. His second Cunningham trying to guard Towns. Towns now puts it
They have nobody for Towns.
Layup is good. Tough shot from Carl Anthony. 8 to start. Cunningham back for Beasley. Thought about a long 3. Harris, no hesitation. And it rolls in on the rim. Cunningham gets inside.
Oh my God, too small.
Pull up jumper's good. Cunningham
Too small. This is the guy that the Suns fans is hoping and praying for to come back on their squad because of some nostalgia. When in reality, him and Cam Johnson got fucked up by one player, which was Luka Doncic. They got fucked up. Suns fans don't want to just get rid of memories because that was their first finals ever. Well, not first. Well, I don't know, but their first finals ever. Let's be honest. Like I don't remember the last time they went to a finals, but yeah, it's like I be seeing some of them say, "Oh, they never traded KD for it." Bro, this nigga wasn't even playing in the full quarter because he needed to get benched because he was getting fucked up by Cade Cunningham. And Cade is not a bad player at all. But bro, imagine when you go against the Bostons or when you go against the Donovan Mitchells, bro, who is he gonna be guarding? If he can't stick anybody on the Pistons, bro, that is a problem. Literally, that's a problem. And niggas is running around in the Suns community talking about, oh, we should have never traded this, that, and the third. Nah, bro, that's not it.
About that, but your best player is getting help from other areas as Beasley does it
This nigga
again.
is not that good as they think he is.
Thompson turned his back. Brunson gets inside. Can't get it, but Robinson.
That was nasty. I remember that.
One-handed slam.
Rest that ankle. That gives us an indication of where he is.
Harris drills the three.
Harris
Tobias
is playing
Harris,
good.
17 points.
Yeah, 17.
So their centers have 5 fouls. Brunson.
Like I said, he going to come with it.
Gets that one to go.
He got to show them how to, you know what I'm saying? Show these young guys on this team how to play. Oh my God, that shoulder. His game is a little bit more similar to Shea Gilgeous. The way he gets to that mid range and uses his shoulder, like he gonna be a problem. He a problem.
Deflected by Robinson and stolen.
He gonna be a real problem.
Anunoby walks into a three-pointer, puts it in. OG Anunoby.
Bro, he's ass. Bro, I'm sorry, he's ass.
No basketball had.
He been shooting good though. I give it to him, but he not, bro. When the lights get bright for real, when he, you know what I'm saying, when they go against the Bostons, he not gonna be doing none of that shit, bro. This don't matter right here. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The Knicks is supposed to win this. I want the Detroit to win, but the Knicks is going to win this series. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna beat the Cavs or the Celtics though, and that's where I really want to see how people be boosting OG up. I want to see if he's gonna do that same shit he doing now. I want to see if he's gonna do that shit versus an actual contender.
The offhand banks it home. Knicks do not have a foul to give. Harris pulls up three-pointer. Got it.
Ooh, Harris.
Harris from downtown.
He came down here looking like Melo.
Points for Harris here in the first half.
Yeah, Mike, I was asking JB Bickerstaff how he thinks those guys have settled.
Why is he wide open?
This taste of the postseason. He says he thinks he played them in that first half, but he said it wasn't because of the environment. It was more about spacing. I asked him if he needed more from Cade Cunningham.
One of the key contributors.
That was nice.
Anunoby, nice step back, puts it up and gets the soft bounce, picking it up. Cunningham, his three-pointer. Bridges may have gotten a piece of it. Duran gets the rebound. Back out, Tim Hardaway, way outside. And Harris tied up, back up top. Cunningham fakes, drives, goes to the rim, blocked from behind.
Yeah, Cunningham now having a good game.
Bridges now on Cunningham. Hardaway, quick move, gets inside.
First playoff game though.
And a chance for a three-point play. Towns against
you gotta realize you're playing best teams in the league. So whether it's on offense or defense, the looks not gonna come the way they was in the regular season. Ooh, I seen that. I didn't know it was right here though. I didn't see that in game. I seen that on a post. Twitter. Give me that shit, man.
Duran out of bounds. Cunningham gets away from Anunoby.
Yeah, they got that two-man game locked.
To Thompson. Towns right there. Blocked by Towns.
Why would you do that?
To Brunson. Josh Hart gets inside and bangs it home.
But I looked a little wild.
Hart goes right at Hardaway. Finds Towns. Towns inside. Banker's good, and the game is tied. Cunningham on Anunoby. Stops, pulls up, short shot.
No foul, but to say no foul.
And Stewart one-on-one. Towns has to shoot. Makes his drive. Difficult shot. And
damn, Towns hard to guard. Towns is hard to guard.
7-footer. Cunningham crossover and finish. One with Schroeder. Leans in. Shot.
Give me that shit. Oh my God.
Great defensive play from Schroeder. Beasley drives
this is the guy y'all want on your team, getting attacked by Malik Beasley like this.
Brunson trying to force a great defensive
this. Get out the way, man. Look at that. He went down the court flexing.
Blocked again. This time by Stewart.
Third still.
Stolen by Schroeder. Here comes Schroeder. Corner to Beasley. Puts it up. Puts it in.
Damn, Beasley was.
Brunson falls down again.
Fuck wrong with
He's
Brunson?
wincing. Josh Hart.
Can't let him shoot that. That's one of them shots where it's like we about to get the game out of hand. Let's just get 2 or 3 more stops and we good. And then you just back up off him like this. Why? You give him the 3, now they, you know what I'm saying? Now they back.
Knocks down the 3, but Brunson's limping.
Like, I don't understand shit like that.
Detroit had moments ago the largest by either team.
Shot.
Schroeder tries again. Schroeder hits again.
He giving Brunson the work.
Give you guys problems closing out that third quarter.
Just getting back in transition, giving up open threes. You know, we got to get stops and just went out and play our game.
Yeah, you have 23 points in the game so far, all while being tasked to defend Cade Cunningham. What do you have to do to him defensively in this fourth quarter to keep him from getting hot?
Just make it difficult for him. Make him shoot tough shots, limit his touches, and fly around and get rebounds.
Thank you for your time.
Well, the Knicks just had some great defense. They called it. I can't ever remember seeing that to start a quarter. Towns the runner. That's good. By the way, the Pistons, Karl Anthony Towns was saying to Josh Hart, give me the ball. Fires up a 3.
Hey,
knocks
Cat.
him down. Problems.
Cat, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bam, double team. Finds Duran. Duran
Like,
inside. Layup by
oh my God.
Hart lost it. What's going on here? Thompson gets past that time. The layup goes down.
Okay.
You mentioned that.
But like I was saying, Cat is becoming one of them players to where I ain't gonna lie.
From 3-point range.
Niggas joke about him, but he's nice, bro.
25. Schroeder scoots
I don't know what the hell that
inside,
was.
gets the
I'm
layup.
gonna give him a lot of credit. I'm still gonna give him the credit though. He becoming one of the players to where
Payne, this time with the right hand, counted out.
you expect whatever team he's on to win.
Got Harris
For sure.
Gets
Think about it.
Floaters up and good. Towns long 3-pointer. Hart the rebound back out to Payne. Cameron Payne a 3. Puts it in.
Campaign, they deep, bro.
Brunson the drive, flips it up.
Ah.
And a foul.
Yeah, I was watching all of this.
Second shot for Brunson drives. Back up top to Payne. Payne puts up a 3.
Oof.
Cameron. That series was 89. The game has changed.
Yeah, Cade was terrible this
Ahead
game.
to Hart. Hart inside. Brunson banks it home.
Cade was terrible.
Hands off Cunningham. Looking for some room. Knocked away by Towns in the steal. And hands off Cunningham.
This one you gotta throw it right here. This one you gotta throw. You gotta lob it up right here. But see, the thing is, you telegraphing it. You telegraphing. I'm gonna give y'all some advice. On a pick and roll, right? You got the big man that you got a connection with. You know he rolling. Most time, well, not most times. 10 times out of 10, they done went over this film already over this 2-minute game. So you know, just off that, they're not gonna give you this pass the way you think you're gonna get it every time, especially in playoffs. Attention to detail is at its highest. Bro, all you gotta do is look over here. If you look over here and throw it up, that's all it's gonna take. But don't telegraph it, because now you're giving Cat, you're giving him the, you know what I'm saying, you're giving him the thought, all right, look where Cade is looking. He's looking straight over here. That's why Cat realized and put his hands up right in his face, boom, got him. If you just give this corner one good look and just throw it up, he would have been straight. Would have been straight. Look at this. That was low-key whack. That layup was whack. But y'all, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying on that. That was a good finish. Hart underrated too. That nigga's a 6'4" rebounding finisher. Rebounding diamond finisher. Ooh! Did he look? Did he look?
Inside Hart again.
Damn, Cade a little late on that.
Towns wants the ball. Thompson guarding him. Towns.
Oh my God. Yeah, Cat nice, bro.
Cade Cunningham gets inside and throws it down. Cunningham threw it again.
But he's beating him to a spot and staying in front.
Cunningham, 3-pointer, banks it home. And all of a sudden,
Okay.
physically,
They need to stop.
Johnson gets past
Terrible
him, goes
defense.
inside, the layup, bank shot,
Terrible
good.
defense.
Towns inside, Josh Hart banks it home.
That's all.
21-0.
Yeah, Good game, good game. I feel like the Pistons had it for a little bit, but it just I mean you could say the inexperience. You could say that. Um yeah, just for I just don't think they're good enough for the Knicks. I just don't think they're good enough. They play hard, so that's going to keep them in most games they play, but they just not good enough. Let's just be honest. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. We out. Peace.